Welcome to the 2025 Grammys, where the red carpet was split into two very distinct camps. Those who believe less is more, and those who believe more is more. We're talking about the battle of the boldest, the most naked versus the most modest looks. Let's dive in. And the award for the nakedest look? That goes to Bianca Censori, or should we say Bianca the Censored, because this outfit practically needed a blur filter. Well, was it even an outfit? At this point, we have to wonder if Kanye's stylist is just sending her out wrapped in vibes and calling it a day. She and Kanye were reportedly escorted out after she ditched her coat, revealing a completely sheer dress with absolutely nothing underneath. Well, if the goal was to make an impression, she definitely nailed it. Whether it was the right kind of impression, that's another story. Chrissy Teigen clearly got the memo. More sparkle, less fabric. Her sheer, strapless gown looked like it was held together by willpower and good posture. The corseted bodice, fully see-through. The skirt, a fishnet fantasy. The whole vibe? Mermaid caught in a glamorous net and decided to hit the red carpet. She kept her accessories minimal, because let's be real, when your dress is this naked, who's looking at the jewelry? Next, we have Madison Beer, who served up a sheer, sparkly gown with a corset so tight it looked like she had to be laced into it by a team of professionals. And in case you were wondering where the laces stopped, the answer is past her butt. Talk about commitment to the bit. Kelsey Ballerini may have been serving 90s supermodel realness, but let's be honest, she was also serving a serious lack of fabric, with her mini with plunging cone cups and a neckline that dared gravity to do its worst. Kelsey herself admitted she can't breathe in the corseted, skin-bearing number. Beauty is pain, but at least she looked like a total knockout while suffering. Julia Fox rocked a sheer black mini over string bikini underwear and paired it with a sporty jacket because, you know, practicality. And of course, under boob was present. Classic. If there's anyone who can make naked look rich, it's Paris Hilton. The queen of effortless extravagance floated onto the red carpet in a plunging, nearly sheer chiffon gown by Chrome Hearts, proving that see-through can still scream couture. The gold embroidery practically whispered, "Yes, I'm barely dressed, but make it luxury." That's hot. Taylor Swift may have skipped the naked dress trend, but that doesn't mean she wasn't serving. The Fortnite singer went full old Hollywood in a custom Vivienne Westwood dress. Red, bold, and totally in control. The corset bodice, snatched. The asymmetric skirt, dramatic but effortless. And let's talk about that beaded garter chain peeking out with a little T. A subtle flex that could stand for Taylor, or Travis. Coincidence? We think not. Heidi Klum proved that at any age, she can still out-glam everyone. Her bejeweled, see-through gown screamed, "I'm still the queen of Halloween, but make it Grammy glam." And honestly, we have to respect it. Beyoncé skipped the red carpet but still made a grand entrance when she hit the stage to accept her Grammy for Best Country Album. When she stepped on stage in her custom gown, all we could think was, how is this staying up? The dangerously low neckline and keyhole cutout, accented with a pearl the size of my rent payment, made it clear. Beyoncé may have gone country, but she did not go conservative. And she wasn't alone. Blue Ivy joined her in a regal royal blue gown, proving that style and star power runs in the family.
I'd like to thank and acknowledge and praise all of the firefighters for keeping us safe. I just feel very full and very honored.
And Willow Smith said, "Who needs pants?" and showed up in a bra, underwear, and a coat. This is the level of confidence we can only aspire to. If you can pull this off and look chic, you've won fashion. Miley Cyrus and Olivia Rodrigo almost had a twinning moment, both stepping out in sleek, slinky black dresses, but with plenty of strategic skin exposure. Miley went full 70s glam in a Saint Laurent leather halter dress with cutouts so high and wide they were practically escape routes. She was serving Cher in Bob Mackie realness, minus a few sequins and plus a lot more skin. Meanwhile, Olivia kept it effortlessly chic, in a vintage Versace gown with dramatic cutouts that whispered, "I'm edgy, but make it elegant." Neither look was groundbreaking, but let's be honest, sometimes showing just enough is all you need to steal the spotlight. And Miley, she didn't just bare skin, she also walked away with a Grammy for her duet with Beyoncé, proving she had one of the night's hottest moments in more ways than one. While some were shedding layers, Lady Gaga reminded us that more can be just as jaw-dropping. Wrapped in a dramatic black leather corset and an oversized skirt, she was serving full-on gothic grand dame realness. The microbangs? Sharp. The boots? Killer. The Tiffany necklace? A touch of unexpected elegance that elevated the whole look from witchy to wealthy. She didn't need sheer panels or sky-high slits. This was a masterclass in making a statement without showing skin.
And I just want to say tonight that trans people are not invisible. Trans people deserve love. The queer community deserves to be lifted up. Music is love. Thank you.
Grammy winner Sierra Farrell arrived looking like she stepped straight out of a fairy tale, or maybe a vintage porcelain display case. Her ball gown was covered in pearls, with a tulle overskirt so voluminous it practically needed its own zip code. And the matching scepter and headpiece? Was it over the top? Absolutely. But it also was memorable, even if it did give off porcelain soup tureen vibes. Gracie Abrams. Gracie showed up in what can only be described as a Chanel wedding dress with a headscarf and a train. She was one bouquet toss away from saying, "I do." The look was ethereal, but those bows we could do without. Billie Eilish. Oh, Billie. The Prada ensemble was giving early 2000s emo prom, complete with a tiny hat, tie, and chains. Somewhere, Avril Lavigne is smiling. But let's be real. This oversized, effortlessly cool look is so Billie. The shades, the jacket, the polished shoes, pure rock star mystery. The random white panel on the back, though, giving kick me sign energy. We love you, Billie, but this was a choice. Jack Antonoff and Margaret Qualley arrived together. But let's talk about Margaret's Chanel dress. Why does Chanel keep putting her in shapeless, washed-out gowns? Either they need to let her go or give her something worthy. So, who won? What's your take? Are you team leave something to the imagination or team if you got it, flaunt it? Who takes the crown for the best fashion? Musicians at the Grammys or actors at the Golden Globes? Let's find out. Nicole Kidman. She wowed in a silver Balenciaga gown, exuding elegance and sparkle. The color, though, didn't quite pop on her, but she still pulled off that perfect mix of glamour and sophistication.
Wow, and those earrings.
Vintage, yeah.
Vintage.
Yes.
Okay, Nicole, do you remember the first time you went to the...
Next up, Emma Stone brought a burst of color in her scarlet Louis Vuitton gown, paired with a fresh pixie cut. Stunning as always. Meanwhile, Demi Moore was the epitome of old-school glamour, shining like a diamond in a champagne flute. Absolutely breathtaking.
You were telling me about the texture in this fabric. It's a mix of satin and metal?
No, it's silk with some metal threads.
So it does or it doesn't wrinkle?
Well, we're gonna find out.
And then came Angelina Jolie, in a metallic fringed Alexander McQueen number straight off the runway. She skipped the hooded headdress from the show, but honestly, she didn't need it. The dress was drama enough, and that's saying something for Angelina.
So good. Did the kids give their seal of approval when Mama left the house tonight?
Yes, Z is here, and she gave me a.
Z's
She
here?
gave me, yeah, she's.
Where is she?
She's
Why is
hiding
she
over
hiding?
there.
On the other hand, not everyone nailed it. Carla Sofia Gascon wore a one-shoulder Saint Laurent gown in bold colors, but the arm-wrap train combo? It gave major curtain vibes, and the color palette didn't quite do her justice. Then there was Ariana Grande in vintage Givenchy couture. After a year of bubblegum pink Glinda looks, she pivoted to Audrey Hepburn chic. The result? A little too precious. Honestly, the pale color and prim styling made it feel more pajama party than Golden Globes.
Tell me about this beautiful dress.
This is Givenchy 1966 archive.
Oh, it's archive.
Yes, my stylist Mimi and I found it and we were so excited. And it's yellow because follow the yellow brick road.
Cynthia Erivo, another Wicked star, also tried to bring the drama with a layered Louis Vuitton gown, but it missed the mark. The plunging neckline and puffy skirt seemed like they belonged in two completely different movies. Looks like both of them need a bit more magic for their red carpet moments.
This is Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
Got them.
come
and
on.
They've done me well, you know? I
And
feel
you,
very, very good in it, that's for sure.
So, who do you think stole the show? Which musician had the best look at the Grammys? And which actor wowed you at the Golden Globes? Drop your picks in the comments.